Hello and welcome to Sky Weather. What was I calling this again? Regardless, it's looking a bit better tonight, but it's not perfect, and man, I am tired. We were a bit delayed to start the night due to some clouds, and we're getting data right now, but the instrument seems to be playing mean games with us tonight, and it keeps jumping the focus around, and then our images aren't quite as great as it could be, and we're having to spend time redoing focus exposures, so a little bit frustrating, but it looks like hopefully it'll stay clear for the rest of the night. So a different type of question tonight. One of my friends suggested I talk about some of the different stereotypes, whether the incorrect ones or the correct ones about astronomers. Things we do not do. We don't study your horoscope. We don't care about your horoscope, really. It's all crap. Also, not all of us look at stars. I kind of need to use stars as a thing to guide on and a thing to calibrate, but that's not what I study. I don't really care about them. Another misconception is that we often are still looking through telescopes directly with our eye. No, we can do that, it's fun for outreach, but in order to really get data that you can measure, it's so much easier to just take a picture, because then we have something physical and we can actually measure the brightness, and it's a linear scale rather than a log scale like your eyes. Also, professional astronomers are actually really bad at knowing the constellations. A lot of us either grew up or definitely lived somewhere where you couldn't see them all, so you never bothered to learn them, and maybe you know kind of some constellations, just the names of them because there's a galaxy that's named after the constellation it's in, but we're really not good at going to like a planetarium and seeing all the constellations on, you know, like a dome thing and going, I know that one and that one and that one and that one. It's more like, well, Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Draco's in between, Cassiopeia's over there, and Orion's somewhere behind me, and well, gee, that's all I know. Living in Chicago does that to you. Things that are true about astronomers, though, maybe a less commonly known one, but we do a lot of coding and a lot of staring at the computer screen. I feel like that's just in general becoming increasingly common in a lot of different sciences. We definitely yell at clouds. That has been done plenty of times. And even though a lot of us can do some observing remotely, we are still pretty much all night owls. There's definitely a lot of staying up all night like I'm doing now in order to get your data. Definitely 100%. If you try to come into our department at like, 9 in the morning, there's very few people here. But if you're checking in at like 7 o'clock at night, yeah, there's still people here. I mean, heck, I was here today because I was observing, and there was 2 other people not observing here in our department at midnight.